Hey YouTube, it's Erin, and I am the Handbag Housewife, and I'm back again with another video. And oh boy, what a video it is today. I am going to show you my almost entire Louis Vuitton collection of 50 items. I have a few more odds and ends here and there. I did a luggage tag collection not too long ago that I'll link down below, and you will see some of my luggage tags in today's video, but not all of them in the interest of time, because 50 items is a lot to unpack. Of those 50 items, 26 are bags, 6 are small leather goods, 9 are charms, and I think I've got this all counted correctly, and then 9 are straps. So for those of you out there who like my videos where I mix and match my straps, you get to see 9 straps that I picked up on the pre-love market or the secondary market or through the Louis Vuitton spare part ordering system. You'll get to see 9 of the straps that I added to my collection that didn't go with bags initially. So I'm super excited to go through all of that with you. There have been some recent changes. I've actually had several bags leave my collection, and a couple of them in the past few days. So I do have 1 Louis Vuitton bag and 1 Louis Vuitton charm on the way because of changes that I've had, but I've also put in the bank a fair amount of money because of those sales that I can use for future experiences, or perhaps for something like jewelry, another luxury thing that I absolutely love. And on that note, the sponsor of the video today is Idyl, and I couldn't be more excited that they reached out to me because I love diamonds. I mean, what girl does not love diamonds? This girl does love diamonds, and so they reached out to me. They were incredibly generous with what they allowed me to pick out, and I have to tell you that since I've gotten these items, I have 2 more items on the way from Idyl that I bought with my own money because I love the pieces in this box so much. So without further ado, let's get into it. As I unbox, I'm going to tell you a little bit about Idyl. Idyl uses lab-grown diamonds. Basically, there is a very small diamond that Idyl uses to create each of the diamonds that they have in their jewelry. And it's basically like, it's not, but it is kind of like a microwave cooks food. You can put your food in the microwave and it cooks it really fast. A lot faster than on the stovetop or in the oven. And the way that these lab-created diamonds are made is that they take a very small diamond and they grow it into a bigger one with high pressure that simulates the natural creation process that the earth has, but accelerates it to where it only takes a few weeks to create each of these diamonds. And the cool thing about it is that means that there is very little material from the earth that is taken, and that reduces the impact of diamond mining on the earth. And you also know that the diamonds that you get, they are not conflict diamonds. And if you haven't seen the movie Blood Diamond, you should go watch it because it is horrible, the conditions that some of the diamond mines have in the world. So far as I know, all the diamonds that I own are conflict free, but can you ever really know? The answer is yes, you can really know because you can buy diamonds from Idyl. Now I've already unwrapped this package and I wrapped it back up. I was so excited when I got it. I had to check it out. And I've been working with a wonderful lady, and she told me you might want to unwrap it on camera because the packaging is quite nice. And it is. And I think I've recreated it all except for the bow. The bow that they had was freaking incredible. So the note that I have here says, "Erin, welcome to the Idyl team. We can't wait to see you in our diamonds. Enjoy all the sparkles." And then it's signed Ornella and the Idyl team. So let's go ahead and get into the box. So this box opens up in a different sort of way. It kind of folds fully open. Now I don't have to worry about ripping it anymore because I'm so excited to show you what we have. So you can see it just sort of folds open, and on top there we have a gift, and it's in a really nice silky pouch that you could use for whatever. You could use it in your handbags. A silky hairband, and I love these for my hair because it keeps my hair from breaking as much. And then also a really nice little mirror as well that is made out of wood. One thing to note is they use solid 14 karat gold, and you can pick your jewelry in rose gold, yellow gold, or white gold. These pieces are handmade in Belgium. They go through 9 hands for quality control before they are shipped out to you, so you don't have the same kind of quality issues that you experience a lot of times with some of the luxury houses like Louis Vuitton. I mean, sometimes it seems like I have to have pictures sent to me of 2 or 3 bags by Louis Vuitton before I settle on one that is suitable quality for my collection. And in this case, you don't have to do that. And then lastly, we're going to get to this, but they focus on modular designs, so you can add to the pieces that you get from them. And that is really cool because you can play with the designs with the pieces you have. And you're going to see that with what I've picked out. And you're also going to see it with what I have coming, because I have 2 more pieces coming to build on the pieces I have to show you today. So you can see here, we've got something special. Now this is almost a linen type bag, and my jewelry is in this box here. So let me go ahead and pull out the jewelry. I can't remember if they had the back of the necklace secured or not, but like I said, I tried to recreate this as perfectly as I could. So I had picked out this pendant right here, which is a pair, and this pendant right here, which is a marquee, as well as the chain. And those 3 pieces are sold separately. And then the 2 earrings, they were generously given to me so I could try out the earrings. I have super sensitive ears, and I told the gal I was working with, Ornella, that I just didn't think I could wear their earrings, and so I didn't want to even try. And she said, you know what, let me just send you a pair and you can see. And I wore these for a few days. I even slept in them and they didn't bother me. And normally, even with 14 karat gold, I have to wear like a hoop or a wire so I don't have pressure on my earlobe or it will start to burn. And these didn't. So that really speaks to the quality of the gold they use and the metals that are mixed into it, because it didn't bother me at all. So I'm gonna go ahead and put the pieces on. My decolletage and my ears were naked in the start of this video, and I can't believe it because I can't stand to be without jewelry. So they have 2 classifications of their studs. They have the regular line, and then they have the high jewelry line. And the high jewelry is bigger stones. And in the regular line, the earrings are offered in 3 different sizes. And these are the big ones, which are 0.2 carats. But if you want really big ones, they have you covered in that regard as well. So here is the earring. Check out the sparkle on that. And I do have an earring accessory on the way because I love them so much I had to deck them out even more. Now, one thing I found super cool is that they sent me these cards so you could put your earring through here and see what it would look like on this particular accessory or this one. Or also, if you look over here on the other side, it shows you the size of one of the pendants that they have on their website, so you can really get an idea, as well as the size of the initial pendant. And this here is also an earring accessory, so you can see if you put your stud through the hole, you could see what it would look like. You can also wear this piece as a pendant. So they really do have lots of options how you can wear each of the pieces. So I'm getting ready to put the necklace on, but let me show you here. There are 3 adjustments on the necklace. And the little rings that you hook the lobster claw through, they're pretty small. And I have found that I can use these stones on one other chain that I have. And so if the ring on your other chain is small enough, you may be able to get away with doing something different if you want a longer chain. But you can see I've got them positioned where I have the pear pendant tipped upside down and the marquee vertical. And I like it like that a lot. But I will tell you, I do have one more piece coming for this necklace to increase my stacks sparkle. So you'll have to watch and see what piece I picked up. And again, the piece I picked up for my ears, as well as the piece I picked up for this necklace, I bought them both with my own money and my own code, which is the Handbag Housewife 10. And that's not an affiliate code, but it will get you 10% off. And there is the necklace at the longest length. Check out how much it sparkles. These diamonds are incredible. Now, I have a 1 carat natural diamond in this ring, and it's probably slightly dirty, but I will tell you, the sparkle on these lab created stones, it's like second to none. It's way better than this diamond, and it's way better than a lot of the stones I have. I mean, they're able to control the quality of the stones that they grow because they know what they're starting with. And so they get these colorless stones, and they cut them in Belgium, and they just do an amazing job. So I have so much more I could say about Idyl jewelry, and I'll probably talk a little bit more about it when I get the other pieces, but I want to get into this Louis Vuitton collection because I know that you all are here for it, and a lot of you may be here for the jewelry too, so let's get to it. The first bag I want to show you is my Neo Alma BB, and this is in the black empreinte leather, and I have a charm I picked up, I think from What Goes Around Comes Around, but it has like this stained glass effect, and I think it's really pretty. And while I have 50 items to show you, I'm not going to count them as I go because I know I'm going to lose track, but this would be number 1, and then the charm would be number 2. The next bag I want to show you is my Damier Ebene Speedy 20. Now, this is such a handy, cute little bag, and I have it decked out with a charm that has that same sort of glass effect in the middle in red, and I like that because the bag is red on the inside, but you can see it would go with a lot of different colors because the charm also has pink in it. And one of the things that drew my attention to this charm was the rose gold, because I love how it plays off of the lighter colored squares on the bag. So that is number 3 and number 4. I told you I was not going to count, but here I am, I'm counting. Next, I have my Monogram Speedy 20, and this is just the same as the last bag I showed you, and I don't have any Louis Vuitton charms on it. I have talked about the luggage tag already, so there you go. I do want to mention with these bags, with this bag as well as my Damier Ebene one, they came with a really thick guitar strap, and I still have the one for my Damier Ebene one, but for this one I sold it. I just really don't care for those straps with this bag, so I did pick up straps that were originally for the Croisette from the pre-love market for both of these, and I love those because they're not adjustable, but they hit me in the perfect spot, and they play off the trim of the bag. And so I think a bag like this real petite, doesn't need a super thick strap. I'm on a Speedy 20 kick, so let's just keep going with them. I have this beautiful rose nanogram Speedy 20 decked out with the facets charm, and I still believe strongly that this charm is Louis Vuitton's best value out of all of the charms that they have. It is $315. Don't buy it pre-loved because they're asking the same amount or more on the pre-love market, which is crazy, at least for one in good condition. Next, I've got my Stardust Speedy 20. This sort of looks like a toasted marshmallow, and on it I have the Florida Monogram charm. This charm I think is $600 on Louis Vuitton's website, and it is incredibly versatile if you like a chain charm, which I obviously do like chain charms. I love, love, love this bag, and I didn't show it when I was showing my neutral taupey colored bags, but it pretty much falls in that category as well. The next 2 bags I'm going to show you are my Busey bags. I have it in the beautiful blue nuage color, and the strap on these is just the same as the side panels. It's one of those snappy straps, and I do tend to use this bag as a shoulder bag because those straps with the snaps hurt me up here. I wouldn't mind finding a nice jacquard strap to go with this bag, but it has to be for the right price. I love the enamel plate on the front of these. I think it is absolutely stunning. So I did pick it up in 2 colors. The other color is the quartz color, which is kind of a chalky off-white shade. And I went ahead and stuck this charm on this bag. This is the Capucine's charm in the pink leather. And I do not wear this charm on this bag, but the bag has silver hardware, and I just wanted to make sure I showed you this charm as part of my collection. Next, I'd like to show you my 2 new wave bags, and these are being discontinued, I think, because I've been seeing them on 24S. You can get them at a discount off retail at 24S. I did pick both of mine up pre-loved, and so I got a pretty substantial discount, and they were in like new condition. So first is the navy one with the gold hardware. I love the chain strap and the shoulder strap on these bags. It makes it super comfortable crossbody or on the shoulder. Although I do find I have to pack them heavier in the back because otherwise they like to fall flat on their faces, and we don't want our bags to do that. And also the magnet on them isn't strong enough to handle a whole lot in the front pocket. But this one is in the beautiful rose ballerine shade, and it is the second of my new wave bags. I thought I had covered all of my Speedy 20s, but my Monogram one was hiding by my feet. This charm is one I picked up from Louis Vuitton directly, and I love it. With the gunmetal and the gold and the silver, I feel like it just is chef's kiss with the Monogram bag. And this bag has a really thick coating on it, And I kind of feel like it's a denim bag, but yet it's indestructible because the coating keeps it from getting dirty. And so I love, love, love it. It matches so many of my jeans, and I actually like to carry this to my kids' sports events because their colors are blue and red. And so this just looks really good with a lot of the gear that I wear for their stuff. Next are my two multi-pochette accessoires. I have this one, which I actually pieced together. I got all the pieces separately because I thought I just wanted the bigger pouch because I thought I liked it better than the older version of the pochette accessories, which I'm going to show you here in a minute, because I like the tab being in the middle with the D-rings on the end. And then I figured out I wanted the whole bag after I got it. And so one thing I really like about this is that the mini pochette actually holds my phone, and this is what I was going to tell you about. So I have the older model of the pochette accessoire right here, and this is the one that everybody loves and used to love as an entry piece for Louis Vuitton because it used to be $500 or less, and now it's way more. But I have it hooked to my Damier Ebene pochette accessoire, and the two of them together, whenever I clip a strap on, they're like the perfect Damier Ebene multi-pochette, and I love wearing them like this, and it's definitely a hack. I have them hooked together with a bolt extender from Louis Vuitton, and this balances it just right. But Dress Up Your Purse does have a little extender, which is this piece. So if you want to combine the two like I did, I will link that down below. You can definitely create this look and function with a little piece just like this. So out of the 50 items that I'm showing you today, I'm only counting 2 of these straps because one of them came with the bag. But I have all 3 colors that I'm aware of the multi-pochette accessoire straps. I know you can also get it in black, but there isn't a bag that comes with it in black that I know of. And so I may be wrong on that. I don't know everything about Louis Vuitton, but I've got the khaki, the cream, and the pink, and I love mixing and matching these straps with various bags in my collection, as I showed you the other day. And the bag I showed you the other day that went with that pink strap so well was my new Speedy 25 from the By the Pool collection 2023. I love, love, love this bag. I used it for a few days. I sprayed it with Colonel Carbon Pro all over, and then I just kind of wiped down the hardware afterwards so the hardware wouldn't get Colonel Carbon Pro on it or have it stay on it. I will tell you that the zipper tape did get dirty in the 2 days that I carried it, right around here, and I just rinsed it with a little bit of water and hand soap, and it came right off, and then I sprayed it again. So I don't love that the zipper tape on this bag is white, but it was pretty cool that it came right off whenever I did get it a little dirty. The only other Speedy 25 I have is my Damier Ebene one. This was my first Speedy and I love it. And I have it decked out with a Spring Street charm. I believe this is still available from Louis Vuitton as well. And then I've already talked about the luggage tag. So those are my 2 Speedy 25s. The first bag I ever got in my luxury handbag collection is the Louis Vuitton Berry MM. And I do have this bag decked out with the Dress Up Your Purse charm, and I have Dress Up Your Purse with the code linked down below, but this isn't available anymore, sadly. I think it is beautiful, but they do have other charms that you can choose from, so make sure to check out that section and not just the bags. I always harp about the bags, but they do have other things as well. And so the Berry MM is bigger than pretty much all my bags, and it's too big for me right now, but it has a lot of sentimental value. I have a feeling it will get action again in the not too distant future. One of my favorite bags in my Louis Vuitton collection is my Boulogne bag, or my baloney bag as I like to call it. And I purchased this chain from a Facebook reseller, and I had it authenticated. And I think it looks really cool with this bag if I want to swap it out and not wear this chain. This is from a multi-pochette accessoire in the black empreinte. So you can come across these with other colors of leather as well. And so I think it's just fun to mix and match with my bags, and that's one of the ways I do it. Another great strap to wear with bags that are black and monogram is this wide bandolier strap that adjusts in multiple settings. And I love, love, love this one with my Boulogne bag as a shoulder carry. So I adjust it like this, and then it is so comfortable. And then I can just whip it into a longer position by undoing the snaps. And voila, I have a crossbody. And I find it comfortable as a crossbody as long as I've got some shoulder pads on. Otherwise, I love using it as a long shoulder strap. Next is my V-Tote BB in the cream with the brown, and I love, love, love this bag. It also comes in a black here, and I think maybe pink, but then the leather is Vachetta. But I came across this combination on Rebag before I really pretty much stopped buying from Rebag, and I think it's a gorgeous bag. And it is a whole lot like the Palace BB. This one came out, and then this one, and then the Trianon that I talked to you about the other day. They're all kind of replacing each other, but with the Trianon, the design is a lot more similar to the Palace than to the V-Tote. Next is my Lock Me BB. I found this little cutie on eBay, and it was in immaculate condition, except for the lock. And I sent it in and did a repair with Louis Vuitton, and it was, I believe, $195 to replace the entire locking mechanism. This piece here, as well as this piece here. And I do have hardware protectors on those, but as you can see, that way I'll keep it in immaculate condition. It's like pristine. And this is one that I've considered selling. I think I've paid about $1,500 for it with the repair, and so if anybody's interested in it, reach out to me. But I don't mind having it. I think it's a beautiful bag. I just don't reach for it that much. The other red Louis Vuitton bag I have is the Twice, or the twin set, and this just fits under the guidelines to get into the University of Kansas basketball games, and so I love that. This is such a nice bag. I do wish that the strap was removable. It's not, but this is the bag I reach for more when I'm going to sports events, whether it's the University of Kansas or my kids' stuff, than the Lock Me. And I think it's just because it's a little more carefree. There's very little hardware to bang into anything. And so I do like that about this bag. Next, I have my Demi Azur favorite, MM. I got this for a steal on one of the pre-loved sites. I got it for basically what they were when Louis Vuitton sold them before they were discontinued. And when they were discontinued, the prices of these were astronomical. People were asking over $2,000 for them, and they still are in some cases. I actually used to have the monogram one, and I bought it from Louis Vuitton, and I want to say when I purchased it, it was closer to $1,000, and it got up to maybe $1,300 when they discontinued it after tax, I think. It's hard for me to remember, but the prices they're asking now are still crazy. And a lot of times the flap has a big dent across it, which I found one finally that doesn't have that. That is why I sold my monogram one. I just can't stand it. So, you know, I always look at them on the pre-love market when I see them and kind of ponder getting another one. But the shape of this bag, it's wonderful when you're traveling. So I love, love, love that. But it's just not that practical for every day, at least for me. Next, I'm going to show you the heaviest bag in this collection, and that is my Twist. I could do like arm lifts with this bag and get big muscles. It comes with this gorgeous faceted chunky chain, and it's in a very pale gray. I have considered selling this one before because of the weight. Whenever I got it, it was new, but there were a couple of tiny little scratches on here, and I ended up custom cutting some 3M automotive stickers to put on there. It's not perfection, but I have it protected because I feel like this chain is what is going to ding up the beautiful LV mechanism there. And so I have that protected. When I got it, the seller, who I would not recommend, she told me it was brand new, and she sent it to me, and I didn't realize till a while later that the charm was missing the little section of chain to hold it on. So I created a little section of chain to hold it on. You can also hook it right here onto those clips. But I ended up ordering from Louis Vuitton the spare part, which has the chunk of chain and the charm. And so I'm going to end up having two of these little charms, but then the bag will be complete. And I don't like having bags that are missing parts, with the exception of my Speedy 20 in the monogram, where I sold that strap that went with it. If you're interested in the Twist bag that I just showed you, I would probably sell it for about 40% off retail. So feel free to reach out to me. I put my contact information in the description box, which includes my Instagram handle where you can DM me, or my email where you can email me. Let's get into my Keep All collection. So first is the Aqua Garden Keep All 25. All of my Keepalls are in the 25 size. I think it's the perfect mix between the Speedy 25 and the Speedy 20. It's just like chef's kiss in the middle between those two. Next, I have my Keepall 25 in the reverse monogram eclipse and in the monogram eclipse. And then finally, I have my Room with a View Keepall 25. This bag is still being sold on 24S at a discount from where it was originally, and I think it's just stunning. I love, love, love this one. I love, love, love a lot of these, hence why they are part of my Louis Vuitton collection. I have 6 small leather goods to show you. Kind of forgot about those. And then I also have my Georges BB, and I think this bag's stunning. I have discovered I like it when the top handles on bags gets out of my way, and so I like that this one will move forward when I wear it crossbody, and I absolutely love this bag with the strap from the Damier Ebene Speedy 20. The final straps I have to show you are this one, which is in the reverse monogram eclipse. It would go with that Keepall I just showed you, and I ordered this as a spare part from Louis Vuitton. And then I picked up also a strap from a monogram pochette Matisse. This is one of my favorite straps to wear with Louis Vuitton monogram pieces. And then finally, I love this strap to wear with my Boulogne bag or any Louis Vuitton bag that is black or has black trim. My most used small leather goods in my entire collection are these. I have the reverse eclipse clay, I have the monogram clay, and then I have the Damier Ebene clay. So I've got a trifecta. You can pick these up, especially this one, which is also a different shade on the other side. You can pick this one up a lot of times in stock from Louis Vuitton. It used to be that the other 2 colors were hard to find, and I don't know if that's still the case. The very last few items I have are this gorgeous Blossom zippy wallet. This was a special edition, and they do have like bags and charms with this pattern that you can find pre-loved, and I think it's just so pretty, and I feel like the finish is done really well. Like, I haven't had any wear and tear on it at all. And the last 2 items, they're extremely functional. These are accessories that go in the Felici pochette, and I think they are so handy. Anytime you have a smaller bag, it is so nice to have a card holder that will also hold cash or receipts or whatever, and this will hold cash and change and receipts being a zippered pouch. These have come in so handy with so many of my bags. So that is it. That is all 50 items. Can you believe it? We made it. I hope you've enjoyed this video. If you have, please give me a big thumbs up. If you haven't subscribed to my channel yet, what are you waiting for? Do it and ring the notification bell so that you are notified of future exciting content such as this. Also, go find me on Instagram. The name there's the same. It's the @, then the Handbag Housewife, all lowercase. You can DM me there, or you can email me at thehandbaghousewife@gmail.com. If I don't hear from you, I will see you again real soon. Take care and have a fabulous day. Bye.